All right, everyone, I want to preface this video by saying there is strong value, in my opinion, in consumer reviews. When making a purchasing decision, I don't believe that any person should go off of one single review. I think, in fact, they should look at multiple sources, multiple review outlets, get multiple perspectives on something, especially when they're going to spend quite a bit of money. You have to earn money. It doesn't come for free. So the truth is, in the review business and the industry, you rely on these to make informed purchasing decisions, and that's what's important. Reviews shouldn't be, nor are they intended for necessarily the benefit of the company, but they are for the benefit of the consumer. So I had to get that out of the way because Jeff Campman over at the Tech Report, and kudos to him for bringing this to light, it was something that I have noticed something odd about with Newegg recently, because I do make a lot of purchases from that site and I send a lot of people there, a lot of friends of mine and people that I know that ask for suggestions and recommendations. I typically send them there or Amazon. The problem is Amazon reviews, when it comes to products, is quite vague. They'll lump multiple products into a single review, and Newegg, when you would go, you could see the verified purchases, see reviews from people who actually own these. But now they are lumping related items together, and it caught my eye about the time I looked at a water cooler that just came out that somehow had 4,000 reviews and was a 4.5-star rating, which caught my eye, and I was like, well, to the average consumer or somebody who isn't really that informed, this could be very problematic and something that I felt like we should share with the viewers and the audience just in case they notice that, and to help make better buying decisions. So what I want to do now is we're going to move to the desktop, and I'm going to actually show you a couple of examples of problems that come with this. So let's get back in there and take a quick look at these. So here we are with the Newegg page pulled up for the Master Liquid Light ML120L RGB all-in-one, blah, blah, blah. So this was the item that caught my attention because, let's be honest, I mean, we're talking about an RGB fan and an all-in-one liquid cooler with sleeve tubing for 40 bucks. So like, I was gonna order this just to go ahead and have it in the closet. I really don't need it. I've got plenty of coolers, but anyway. So the point here is you've got 408 reviews for this item that is fairly new. That's a lot of reviews right off the bat. So let's take a look right here. We'll click down to the reviews. So we got, these are the number. Now the first thing that it's going to show you all related product views. So my suggestion is to turn that off so that you don't get it showing up. But what you're going to see here is very first review, 5-star, very noticeable improvements over cheap air cooling options. Very good temps on high temp CPU, the i7-8700K. I'm not going to argue that it's a high temp CPU because if you don't delete it, what have you. So they got some temperatures here, 28 C while idling. That's great, blah, blah, blah. But you look right down here, and it's actually the Light 240, 2-fan slot, dual radiator. So, okay. Now you get this one. Radiator fan is awful. Well, that's the Light 120. Is that what we're looking at here? No, it's actually the Light ML120L. So still not the same item. Let's see. Again, Light 120. Yep. Just bought it. What do you buy? The Light 120. Okay. The ML1, there we go. Now we've got finally somebody who reviewed the actual item that we're looking at. Temps are cooler. So you can see here the problem. So let's jump over and take a look at the other item. This is the Corsair Hydro Series H115i Pro RGB. It's got 4,500 reviews already. It hasn't been out for very long. So this is a 280 mil rad at 140 bucks. Let's scroll down and take a look at the reviews. Let's see. We'll click here to go straight to the reviews. Keeps your CPU cool. Wait, that's an H100i V2. That's not what we're looking at. Okay. Well, this is an H60 2018 model. I mean, that's a really good review. I mean, it's an expert review, and they did a lot of work on it. But it's okay. Well, here we go. 1A. Wait, that's an H100i V2. This is an H100i V2. This is an H60. I think you can more than obviously see that, but let's see real quick. Let's tick that. There we go. Okay, now we've got reviews for the actual item, and it goes all the way down to 32. So 32 reviews out of 4,500 that Newegg wants to show you are actually for this item. And when you do this, I mean, it gets more what you would expect to see on reviews. You know, you've got some people who maybe got a bad unit and they're very unhappy with it, and then you got some people who are writing a review for confirmation bias. But again, this is just, like I said, let's jump back and wrap this up. So I would like to think that with even just those two examples, that we can really see how this could be problematic. See, both of those products had a very large amount of reviews, and while some of them were for the particular items, they were actually for other items. I mean, it's a single slot 120 millimeter water cooler, but you're reading a review for a brand new RGB 240 millimeter radiator, and if you're not paying attention to that, you could be thinking you're getting more than you are. And to me, that's disingenuous to the consumer. And I'd like to see Newegg go back to the way it was, where the review was for this specific product. Now, that doesn't make it look like it's getting near as many reviews, but I feel like they're more, well, honest in what they're giving you as far as reviews go. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say on this topic. I'm a little bothered by it, and I wanted to take this moment to share it with everyone, not as a bash on Newegg, but rather hopefully with enough people maybe giving feedback, they'll go back to the old way of doing it, because you have to now dig for a review for a particular item rather than getting the review by looking at it. Because like I said, there's value in reviews by users who've purchased something. So, this has been Kith with WCCF Tech TV. Hope to catch you in the next video.